How's morale, Charles?
Well, two things, Dan. Number one, Mercedes is a great car, okay? But don't buy it if you can't afford it. Let's get that out the way. All right. Only get a Mercedes. Mercedes is an amazing car. I've had a few in my life, but don't buy it unless you can afford it. Stop trying to impress other people. Morale sucks, plain and simple. I just feel so bad for the people I work with, Dan. These people have families, and I just really feel bad for them right now. These people I work with, they've screwed this thing up clearly. And we don't have zero idea what's going to happen. I don't feel good, I'm not going to lie, especially when they came out yesterday and said we bought college football. I was like, well, damn, they could have used that money to buy the NBA.
Yeah,
But
it says
yeah,
TNT Sports added college football playoff games in a 5-year deal, their licensing deal with ESPN. Maybe that's why they're buying this, because they don't, the money they were going to use on the NBA, they got to do something with.
yeah, that's the first thing came to my mind. We've never had college football, never been involved with college football. And I'm like, wait a minute, shouldn't we be spending every dime we got to keep the NBA? So morale sucks, to be honest with you, Dan.
I was wondering about this. I don't know if you guys have talked about this, but you and Shaq and Kenny and Ernie, how about just form a production company and continue to do the inside the NBA, hire the personnel, keep the personnel there, continue to do it in Atlanta, and then you're able to sell that to NBC or Amazon and say, here, you already got the best studio show ready to go, keep everybody in place, but you guys own your own production company.
Well, I've talked to the guys about everybody signing with my production company because I have my own production company, and I want to. I would love to do that if we lose it, but I have definitely had. Actually, somebody suggested that to me, to be honest with you, on the internet. So why don't Charles Barkley sign these three guys, four guys total, this his production company and sell it? I'm like, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
But like I say, we're just sitting back waiting on these people to figure out what they're gonna do. My two favorite wines are Nook and Opus. And these clowns I work for, they've turned us into Ripple and Boomsform and Thunderbird. Like we got the best studio show. And it's so funny, we just won the best studio show, but these fools turned us from Nook and Opus into damn Boone's Farm and Ripple. It's crazy.
You're actually angry.
I am. Dan, it's so interesting. I've been spending a lot of time with the crew lately. They've been with these guys who I spent time with they bring their newborns in, they bring their kids in, they'd come in like when they were in high school, and now they're graduating for college. I mean, that's how long, Ernie's been there 32 years, Kenny's been there 27, I've been there 24. But think about that. Some of these people I work with, they brought their newborns in to say hello to us. They brought them in high school when they graduated, and now they've already graduated from college. So yeah, I'm angry at people who they're like, they're part of my family, to be honest with you. So, and I feel bad for those guys.
Yeah, but how did you guys screw it up? How did TNT mess this up?
Well, I think the first thing is, they came out and said we didn't need the NBA. So I think that probably pissed Adam off. I don't know that, but I'm saying like, because when we merged, that's the first thing our boss said. We don't need the NBA. Well, he don't need it, but the rest of the people, me, Kenny, Shaq, and Ernie, and the people who work there, we need it. So it just sucks right now. And the thing that's interesting, me, Kenny, and Ernie talk about it, and Shaq all the time. Like people walk up to me, I'm not even joking, 20 times a day. I'm like, dude, thank you for the kind words, but I have zero idea what's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's funny. Like you can't go anywhere. And then what's really frustrating, we all are getting sent like 5-7 articles a day about we've already lost it or we on life support. TNT's trying a fourth quarter comeback. And I don't know, Bill Simmons, who I'm a big Bill Simmons fan. They're sending us articles like they've already lost it. It's over with. I was listening to Mad Dog Russo the other day. He's like, "Oh, the deal's over with. It's already going to NBC." So I don't know what to believe. So it sucks for the people, for all of us.